switched. Nintendo switched. I am live. They can hear me, but can they hear you? I guess they can't. I am by myself now. I don't know what to do with myself right now. I wasn't really expecting this. If you're actually talking, I actually can't hear you. So, yeah. There he goes, and it's gone.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now I can.
That was not intended.
That actually was not intended.
Trying to make jokes, but Discord is being funky with me.
Literally, throughout the 20 minutes we were talking to ourselves, nothing was wrong until I switched scenes. So that's very strange.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
But welcome to episode 139. 139 episodes already
Of the JAC Show,
of the
and
HAC Show.
and to celebrate the first episode of the year of our Lord 2023, I am the gently moronic and beautiful hack.
And I am back from a hiatus, Jack.
And we're here to tell I'll let you know on something. So prior to starting up the stream, Jack was informing me that because since I no longer have a Switch or a PS4 to play on, he was informing me of all the pleasures you could say of PC gaming. And of course, I thought I was about like, but I have Steam. What else could there be? Well, I forgot that the Xbox Game Pass was a thing.
Yep. Oh, and of course, there's also the Epic Game Stores that gives every week a free like game for you.
Exactly.
So you might as well
And
take up on that offer.
might as well because I'm looking at it right now, and it says here that the first month I've been offered for $1 of Xbox Game Pass for just $1 for this month.
Hell yeah. Oh, here's the
So
other games you can play.
what else can I play?
The Evil Within franchise.
I heard the first one's kind of meh, but the second one's an improvement.
There's the Yakuza Remastered Collection. I do not know how many
Ah,
Yakuzas it fits in there.
oh, I know which ones. So it's so those are gonna be, if my memory serves correct, Yakuza 3 to 5.
I think it seems to be 1 and 2 because I see 0.
Nani?
I think it's just the Kiwami series, no?
How can I? No, no, I can't be wrong.
Because I
You
see
lied.
here on their Xbox Pass it says Yakuza 0, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I think that's 7.
You're lying to
Oh, no,
me.
that's Kiwami 2. Why is there a Kiwami 2?
No, 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 no. I'm looking at it right now. I opened the Xbox app on the Microsoft
Ah,
Windows.
yeah, correct. 3, 4, 5.
Thank you. I know what I'm talking about.
But at the same time, why is it by itself? Well, I guess
Be-
if you want to download it all together by itself, then that's something you
I
can
mean,
do.
yeah. I mean, if yeah. I mean, the option is there. I mean, who would want? Why would anyone want to do that? I don't know, but better than not having that option.
Oh yeah, and of course, yes, you're correct, Johnny. Not to mention the sex mods. Yep, can add so many sex mods. Hey, speaking of which, there's Skyrim.
I can finally play Skyrim, even though I have all the opportunities to play it on the PS4 and Switch.
Funny enough, you can only play Watch Dogs 2, not Watch Dogs 1. But
Oh, how disappointing!
and then the best game ever, Zoo Tycoon. Oh, you can finally play the Ninja Gaiden series.
I, it's worth it if it has Ninja Gaiden Black.
I don't think it ever has Ninja Gaiden Black.
No one ever has Ninja Gaiden Black. that game is brutal.
And that's supposedly from the all PC games. I think that just means like they put it for PC. I don't know.
Well, I'm glad I'm glad because I think we did enough shilling for Microsoft today. We ain't getting paid for this.
Hey, there's also High on Life, which is one of them recent games. The
It's the one with the guns talk to you, and
what the
one
one
sounds like
where the
Morty.
jokes is always the same whenever it comes to the Rick and Morty writers. They just ramble on about something and then hope that it makes people laugh. Sorry,
Like
that
there are
came out of
ton-
nowhere.
just like Rick and Morty. Actually, you want to know what my only experience of that show ever is?
The Szechuan sauce?
Actually, yes. Now here's context. Here's context. So prior to the tisms of
Mm-hmm.
the Saskatchewan sauce or whatever you pronounce that,
Szechuan.
Saskatchewan, sure, whatever.
Sacagawea, yes.
The Sakatimi sauce. Rick and Morty was nowhere near my radar until one day I just so happened to put on Adult Swim, and in honor of this episode, they Adult Swim essentially did a marathon of airing that same episode all night long,
Ugh.
and I'm like, all right, I'll see what this is about, because I think it was us that episode was like a season, like the start of a new season or a season finale, one of those two, so something special.
Yeah.
And I watched the whole thing, and obviously, I don't know too much of the characters, but it was something where I was like, am I missing something? Like I didn't laugh. I didn't find any of the characters endearing. I honestly don't like the art style, especially the eyes. That bugs me.
The little
Like,
scritchy type of eyes.
yeah, please. Just what's so hard? What's so hard about a circle? For God's sakes! But I was like, so and then when the whole Szechuan thing blew up, I'm like, am I missing something? Like I legitimately was like, what am I missing here? Why is this show so well at the time so loved? And nowadays it's not the case anymore. If anything, more people are kind of annoyed with it. But at the time, I was like, I don't get it.
Oh, you know what's the joke nowadays?
What's
Ghetto
the
already mentioned it. It was the don't forget the incest and other weird fetishes. They actually mentioned a lot about the incest stuff.
oh,
It was worrying how many times it was mentioned.
I'm sure it's funny to Dan Harmon. Assuming he's still writing that show.
Maybe, who knows? But like
Or
literally, there was no sexual stuff. Like there was no doing the deed, but they still somehow made a giant incest baby.
is it as creepy as the one from Resident Evil 8?
Kinda, but not as worm looking. It was a baby. It just it
Worm.
looked like it had a very very deformed head.
Speaking of worms, I really do hope Smiling Friends come back.
Smiling friends.
Smiling Friends.
What's that?
You know, you know what? You know what? I'm not gonna act like that because it's a genuine question. It's to put it plainly, it's a more recent animated Adult Swim show that
Oh,
was that that's actually created by two former YouTube animators.
oh,
I
oh!
forget.
That's the what? That's what it's called. Oh,
It's called Smiling Friends.
I didn't know that.
I forget who the other gentleman is, but one of the duo of the creative team is uh, Zach Hadel, aka Psychic Peebles, aka aka that that guy with the long nose and weird voice on Oni Plays.
Oh, oh wow.
Yep. I think they only have like 6 episodes, like 6 11-minute episodes. I find it fun. I'm sure someone may not
I just know a
may
few of
know.
the jokes, or actually two jokes, which was the guy that's constantly screaming in his face with the little weird twiggly guy,
Oh, that's right. That's the Christmas episode where the yellow guy gets sent to hell.
and the other one was the "Would you like a piece of candy, Charlie? There you go."
That's the grandmother. That's from the same episode too. He meets his grandmother in hell as well.
I need to watch
Oh
it then.
man. I say it's worth it. It's short, and it's I personally find it funny, but apparently when it comes to anyone associated with Oni plays, it makes people go like uncomfortable.
It's not that bad. It's better
I,
than
I
Rick and Morty, that's for sure.
not as annoying too.
Mm-hmm.
But in any case, yeah, that was my Rick and Morty experience. It was that one episode, and then being like, well, I'm glad never watching this show.
Like the few jokes that I do like never end up being memes, and the ones that I find somewhat eh end up being memes. Like the pickle Rick thing was very dumb. The Szechuan sauce thing was dumb. I don't know what recent other things are there, but they're probably dumb.
Wasn't there one where the episode is literally just a therapy session?
Probably that was the pickle Rick one.
Which funny enough, Family Guy would then do because I think oh my god, actually okay Jack, have you at all have have learned all the recent things that have happened on Family Guy?
Yes, mostly because of the like the A+ scream from Lois, the voice actor for Lois.
Well, did you know that Stewie's voice is not in fact his real voice?
Yes.
And did you also know that apparently currently as we speak, they're they're constantly doing jokes that Lois is constantly cheating on Peter, and Peter has a secret gay lover.
Yes, I did hear about that too.
Oh my gosh! And they also doubled down on Quagmire really hating Brian.
That, and also they really cleaned them up from the sex stuff to just being
Oh,
a crazy cat lady.
and they made Joe Swanson just an even more depressing character.
Yep.
Oh, such a fun show. That's such a fun show. Uh, I'm glad I only care about watching the first 5 seasons, and then just I was like, all right, that's it. I don't care about anything after that. Ghetto said therapy episode sits down and tells you Rick's character. How how you don't get it, Ghetto. That's a new form of writing. We we're not writing to entertain you. We're writing so that the writers can feel good about themselves.
The one thing I found interesting was literally the episode where it was literally, I'm pretty sure they just all came into the studio and they were like, I don't feel like writing a script today. Let's just wing it. And did a whole improv of them watching, quote unquote, what was it? Interdimensional television?
Well, something like that can work. You just need. It's just that the people doing the voice acting need to be really good at improv.
Well, that was the thing. It was like not a balance, more like a mix between people stumbling on what they want to do and trying to figure out, and also just like dumb things. Like literally
You,
one of the things was like, "Welcome back to the show of the how did I get here? Let's see. All right." Like that was the inflection. I was like, "All right. Let's see our
oh,
next contestant." And
so so you're saying that if they were put in whose line is it anyway, that they would not do well.
Yes.
Oh man, leave improv to the improv comedians. That's all. That's what I say. That's
And
my
that's the
bold
thing that
statement.
literally a bunch of the high on life stuff has that type of that type of setting where it's just like a weird mix between improv and actually written jokes.
Oh, that sound. You know what? You know what? That sounds great. Let me get. I'm gonna install it right now. I'm gonna install it right now so I can get this genuine experience that you can't find anywhere else.
My God, he's already hooked, lined, and synced into it.
It'll be more entertaining than and less depressing than watching BoJack Horseman. If you remember that show.
I only remember being talked about it, and that was through you know who.
Only thing I'll say about that show is that do you love watching the show where a character gets progressively worse every season, and is presented with so many opportunities to make himself a better character, but chooses not to? Such an endearing character.
Yay! That's a lot of what was it? Self projection with that character.
I don't know what it is, but I think you know what it is. I think what kind of broke the camel's back for me on that show was when BoJack Horseman himself, uh, l- literally, uh, I think if I remember the context, he slept he slept with the daughter of his ex,
Hmm.
and she was barely 18. After that, I was like, all right, I think I'm done with this show. I think I'm done with this show. Ghetto says, I remember friends hyping it up. I didn't watch it because said friends also hyped up Steven Universe. Oh, good. Grown wise, Ghetto.
Ah, yes, the one show where the writer was like purposely giving this cartoon drawing PTSD. Like literally, it was just. I think the show was just like Steven being happy, and then all of a sudden it shifted whenever he grew up, and he's like, "Oh, I have PTSD now." I'm like, "Okay, that went that went quick."
Yeah, it's relatable because you never know when it will strike.
You never know when the PTSD strikes. It's like back in Nam.
Oh, on a lighter topic of of Vietnam, or actually, I should say, I finally learned how to actually pronounce that country.
Vietnam.
It's it's not pronounced like that, Jack. The accurate the accurate way to say it is Vietnam.
Vietnam.
Yes, that's the correct way. I am not trying to do something weird. It's Vietnam.
Vietnam.
Yes, it's not Nam. It's Nam.
I know, but I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna be doing that.
No, but that's like literally how it's pronounced.
I know, but the way I say it sounds like I'm making fun of
Well, don't. But because if you say it that way, you're actually being correct.
it.
So get over yourself.
I'll never get over myself. I'm too big.
Oh man, good thing you don't know any Vietnamese people,
I'm too fat.
and you don't go to like. Well, no, correction. You go to a lot of Asian restaurants, just not a lot of Vietnamese restaurants.
Well, correction. How do you know that they're not Vietnamese? Just being at a different Asian themed restaurant.
Easy, just by their accent.
I mean, yes, yes, but you don't know. There will be some times where I think
Or if I see their name tag, and I can tell.
I know in like Chinatown there's some funny enough there are some Vietnamese people like that was waiting for us. Like when I say waiting, I mean waiters waiting at a yeah, one of the Korean hot pots. And it always makes me wonder I wonder what they're talking about. Hopefully it's not about me.
Probably not, unless you're just being a bad customer.
Hell, they'll talk crap about you even if you're not being a bad customer. Literally, this one guy that does a lot of YouTube videos about him being in Chinatown, and he speaks fluent Mandarin, Cantonese, everything that's like from China. And these people were like asking, they're talking in their own dialect, saying like, "Why the hell is this white guy here? All this and that." And then he responds back in their dialect, whatever the region is, and they get shocked. I'm like, do they always do this?
I mean, it's 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 very possible. It's like whenever you go to like an actual taqueria or Mexican restaurant, like like a genuine one,
Mm-hmm.
and you see some white people there, and you're going, well, for one, good on those people for actually eating essentially the more real food and not something like Taco Bell or something like that. At the same time, they probably feel that same way too, where they're probably being silently judged or looked at because they're very much out of their environment. Honestly, that happens to anyone if you go to a place that is not of of your culture.
The only thing I would ever judge someone on if they ever come, if a white person came to a taqueria, would be if they ate their taco sideways. That or their burrito. I will be.
What if it's the first time eating a taco or burrito, their first time, and they don't know?
I will still fight them. I will fight them because there is no way
They're
that
just ignorant, though. They're just ignorant.
they can eat a corn dog perfectly, but a burrito they can't.
Yellow says, yeah, I went to a Mexican store and I could tell they were asking why I was there behind the counter. See, there you go. It happens to all cultures, except Johnny, because Brazilians, they'll deal with that there.
The thing is that if a white person comes to a Mexican store, I'll be like, good on them. They actually want spices. They actually want to have things other than salt. Good on them.
Mayo is a flavor. Johnny says, "Wow, how much of a big deal race is up there." Well, uh, 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 it's only a big deal amongst, I guess you could say, older crowds. But I think the underlying issue is that a lot of different communities and cultures are very much isolated into themselves. That if there's that even in just in Texas alone, you feel like you feel like you're in a different world. Depending on where you go, of who is the majority population of any given area, and that's reflected in a lot of the more metropolitan cities of the United States. And most people, whether they do it on purpose or not, they're going to be around people that they're familiar with, whether that be culture, language, or even just some sort of common identity. Or they're going they're going to flock together like that. And so because of that, it's very rare to see them. It's going to be very rare, especially how the United States developed over the years, to see that very mingle. Johnny says those communities group with their own here, but they are a lot more welcoming to outsiders, as in like outsiders of their own just group in general, or non-Brazilians. Uh, that's one. If you can clarify for that, me Johnny. Let's see. And also, the South is just the way it is. Of course, it's at least in Texas is a lot more nicer. Go up north, not going to be as nice.
True.
Ghetto says my Spanish isn't great, so I told in English I wanted some of the pastries. You could have just said pan dulce.
¿Me puedes dar un pan dulce? ¿O me puedes
Por
dar unos postres?
por favor.
Just don't confuse that with the Philippines way of asking for a dessert. Because they say the Philippines they say they they wanna they have a dessert called puta. Oh no, sorry, puto. That's one of their desserts. Not lying. It's called puto.
Oh, it sounds delicious. I'm
Mm.
sure. I'm sure it has elderberry. Let's see. Outsiders of the group. Gotcha. Yeah. Ghetto says my Spanish isn't great, so wait, no. Their eyes got wide as hell. Now I'm a regular, and they know me. Yeah, and also is that if when you see people you don't commonly see, people are going to be reserved and skeptical. But all things in life, the more you interact with people, the more familiar we'll be with them, and eventually those barriers are gonna go away. So and as oh and I shall also add,
Mm-hmm.
well it's never good to profile someone. People are going to be on guard if they see someone they don't recognize within like their neighborhood or district or whatever, and that's just a natural human thing. Now that could be taken to the extreme, so I am going to at least recognize that. No profiling, but be cautious of people you don't recognize.
It does happen.
Johnny says the biggest Japanese community outside Japan is in Sao Paulo, and they will treat you very well. Oh, that's right. I forget. If the statistics haven't changed, outside of Japan, I believe Brazil has the second biggest population of Japanese people.
Oh, I wanted to. I wanted. Let me double check something while you're talking about this. Let me see.
I wonder why that is. Must be a tax reason, or
Somewhere. Let's
or maybe
see.
or maybe Brazil's climate is very similar to Japan's. I don't know. But I remember learning about that, but I never done into why that is the case. Almost kind of like how in our city that Jack and I live in, there is like as far as of Asian populations, we mostly get Koreans and Vietnamese, and it's just how it is. I don't know why our city has that, but that's just how it is.
God dang this stupid.
China says a guarantee it ain't for no tax reason. Yeah, I figured, Johnny. I figured.
There it is. Did you know in
Mm-hmm.
Brazil there's also a small plot of a small community of remnants of the Civil War, of like the American Civil War vets,
As
like
oh,
their
as in
family.
as in like they're directly descended from from the people that of that time.
Yep, that, and also they still have that same culture. I don't know about the other things, but they do wave around the Confederate flags and talk very much like a mix of a Brazilian southern accent. The more you know.
Brazilian Southern.
Well, they're white people. They're like white people, but they have a small hint of like a Spanish accent to them. Let me see if I could just show the. You know what? I'll just show the I think it was called the remnants of the Civil War. The last remnants of the Confederacy in South America.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'll just put in
Wait, what?
sources for you. It's a bit long, so you can watch it in your own time.
Why? Dang. First the Nazis, and now the South. What else is South America hiding from the world?
Yeah, what are you hiding from us? Tell me, where's the trigger?
Where are the other drugs going? Uh, Christian Bale's Batman's voice will never get old. They could be like 10 other actors to play Batman, and we'll still use him as like the go-to. Hey, Blue, she does a long hi.
Hi. Oh, speaking of which, I was in that big mall in our city, or yeah, in that big mall. And the weirdest thing happened. It freaked me out because I was talking to my dad. We were looking around at the shops in the mall,
Right.
and they have opened up some new ones inside. They were like fixing it up. I think it replaced one of the little geek stores that was there, which kind of made me sad. But I was looking at it. I was looking at the title, trying to figure out what it was about. I'm assuming it was beauty supplies, but all I know was that there was two people in the front. They were just kind of standing there talking, and all of a sudden, just like it surprised me because it was like a somewhat booming voice. It just goes, "Hi," and I'm like, and I look and he's like, "Would you like to come in and buy something?" And it was a very flamboyant man. I'm like, "No, no, no, I'm fine, I'm fine. I don't need to." Why? And I just start leaving. I'm like, "No."
Jack, that was the signal. He was trying to tell you that you need proper foundation skin. You need proper skincare. That's what he was trying to tell you. Put some cocoa butter in your skin. You got the tone. You got the skin tone for it.
Hell yeah. But it like caught me so off guard because he said it so loudly. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey, he needs business, and gosh darn it, he's gonna have anyone come inside the store.
Store is
Johnny,
E for everyone.
Johnny says the Nazis went with Argentina and their ilk. Don't let me with those boludos. We joke, Johnny. We joke. We joke. Oh, but speaking of Batman, this is a good transition here. So so every few weeks, so every few weeks around Twitter, a new comic panel will make the rounds of something that's out of context, that's just ridiculous. And I decided for this one, I actually wanted to figure out what the heck was going on. So if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, so there's a image going around of an actually recent comic, literally came out yesterday, and it's an official DC comic of the Joker being pregnant
Oh my
and get
god.
and giving birth to some sort of mud baby.
Why is this like some it feels like it's a fetish
It's
comic.
not as it's not as fetishy as you think, but it's still
Okay.
gross. And I was like, you know what? I need to know the context, but I'm but I don't want to pay $4.99 for it. So I found ways,
My
and so
god, he's going into the dark side. All it took was an apartment to get him to go into the dark side.
no, no. I pay money for things I actually want to read. First off, and I definitely did not want to read which is the actual word what the comic came from. I mean, what that panel came from. The comic's called "The Joker: The Man Who Stopped Laughing" #4.
uh-huh.
And just to give you some credits for the comic crowd, this is written by Matthew Rosenberg. So if you're familiar with that name, then you know that this is a pretty mediocre comic. And it was, because I had to skim through almost the entire book to find what I was looking for, and which is pretty much, uh, Jack, I didn't realize, but the Joker's not fun without Batman, or at least someone there to bounce off of. Because if not, all it ends up being is him just doing a bunch of narration and just doing crazy things for the sake of it. I think in this issue, he ends up I don't know the context because it's the fourth issue of whatever story this is. He ends up going into he ends up sneaking into a hospital that's being heavily guarded and making his way around. He's kills a guard in order to steal his clothes so he can be in disguise, and he ends up going to the children's ward where all the essentially all the cancer children are that have so much to live. And the most majority of the comic is him trying to make jokes to these children, but like in that Joker uh sense of humor of his.
Gotcha.
And then eventually he leaves Red Hood appears for a short while, tries to stop Joker, and there's some storyline about how someone's stolen Joker's identity, and because he's being a big mob boss in Los Angeles, and Joker doesn't know why that's happening going on. Some it's something that ties into another event, which ties into another event. That doesn't matter. So after skimming through the main story, I finally get into the secondary story, which is where we come to what I'm going to be talking about. So, but first, a few comments here. Johnny says, as if the Joker wasn't boring enough already. Agreed. Blue. Yeah, I can't get away from that panel. It's freaking everyone on Twitter and YouTube. Well, be glad we're just talking about it, and I'm not gonna make a 10-minute edited video of it because it's not worth my time. Johnny says, I've been finding those type of ways for almost 25 years now. Miguel says, oh, I think he was on Flash for a bit. Twas mid, as the kids say. Johnny says, oh, let me do the least amount of effort necessary writer. Yep, that's Matthew Rosenberg. So, here it is. So, now here's the proper context for that panel. So, in this little secondary story in the comic, first off, uh, it's on paper it could be interesting, but it really doesn't because this is the Joker getting entangled with Zatanna. And yeah, so now and for some reason the art style that this story is trying to go for, it's trying to mimic the kind of Silver Age comic art with a lot of bright colors and kind of very simplistic backgrounds where they will draw a building, but the building will be will be colored in one color for a majority of the comic, unless like there's a specific page that's like supposed to be like the nice art of the nice art or the big action moment. So I was trying to go for that style, albeit very poorly, because I'm not whoever the artist is. I'm sure that they didn't have much time to work on, and I don't know if this is indicative of their talents, but they do not. They it's oh that person doesn't know how to draw Joker. I don't know what style of Joker they're going for. If they're supposed to be Silver Age, you want the Joker with the widow's peak and the big grin smile and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
What he traditionally looks like. Instead, you have a very soft looking Joker who has like a side bang.
Huh.
And his iconic red lipstick, instead of actually like making red lips, it's just now it's like no, I'm just gonna draw a red line over his like some basic lips.
Knew I shouldn't have typed that in there.
Oh, like
I'm trying to find the freaking comic, and I knew I shouldn't have typed what I typed on the
here,
search.
I'll send you a direct link, Jack. I'll send you a direct link.
I just messed with my own innocence.
This is what happens when you look up Joker's big lips.
I just typed in Joker pregnant
Oh god.
comic, and it gave me other comics.
Those aren't official. All right, yeah. So art is low effort. Blue, Johnny, you guys literally can do much more better than where DC hired.
Oh wow. Huh.
And I hope this guy improves and needs a better colorist. Any case, that's not the main focus. So the premise here, Zatanna catches Joker doing some skiing, and pretty much Joker is being flirtatious in his way towards Zatanna. It's a uh it's just weird because it's literally just one joke, and the joke is the Joker finds Zatanna very attractive, and Zatanna is creeped out by it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's literally the whole joke. And so to punish Joker, because he keeps saying of like, oh, if you and I get together, we can make a uh no, Blue, don't take it that way. I literally say you could be better. No. Oh man. I was like to hear it could be worse. That's not what I meant. But what was it? Okay, so Joker keeps coming back to this joke of like, you and I, you and I could start a family. We had some beautiful babies. He keeps repeating that to her, and so as it occurs, Zatanna makes Joker pregnant with a spell.
You know what's funny about that?
What?
It's like as if because it's like as if someone hit on me, and I said, and I get mad about that. Like they did that same thing what Joker said about to her, and I get mad about it, and I say, and I end up having sex with them and impregnating them. It's like you still kind of gave him the satisfaction of having that family, and now you have to pay child support.
Guys, dang it! Hold on, John. It's supposed to be a compliment that you guys are better than a professional artist at DC. That's what I was trying to get across. Oh my gosh!
Gaslighting. What
No,
a
no
way to
guess.
what a way to start off the new year, guys! Yay! Woo!
Don't start it. Don't start it. Any case, Joker. So then it's a few pages there. You get the panels making around Twitter. Joker's pregnant, and he, he tries to figure what's going on. He literally goes to, I'm going to assume, is an evil gynecologist.
Johnny, you know exactly what I mean. It's literally the same thing. He's like, the hell did you just say? It's literally the same thing. Someone says, I want to impregnate you. You get, apparently, Wizard Girl gets mad. She's like, alright, fine, here, have a child. It's the same thing, just reversed.
Blue says, "Hey, I'm gonna just go choose next YouTuber apology stream already." All right. I gotta put my Spider-Man video on hold. I gotta make an apology video to two people.
No, only one person. I won't allow you to do one for Johnny. I'm using the 51% right here, right now.
Oh, inside. Oh, that's inside baseball for you. All
Yep.
right. So Joker ends up giving birth by literally vomiting his spawn, which is like this mud creature. He gets freaked out, and so he then tries to kill it, along with assistance from his goons, which is a little man and a gorilla. Again, it's supposed to be like, oh, this is Joker during the Silver Age where things were silly, but it's not written like a Silver Age comic, and the joke sucks.
Hmm.
And by the end, the mud creature is literally transforming into Joker, and Joker's like, wait a minute, maybe I don't want to kill this little guy. And the final page, you see Zatanna doing her usual magic show. Joker comes in and literally shows off his identical son, who I kid you not,
Mm-hmm.
I kid you not, that that like I am assuming this is another art critique, and again, whoever they hired, either didn't know how to draw children or literally didn't have time, because or maybe that wasn't the intention, because the little mud Joker Jr. looks identical to the Joker, as in they literally copy pasted the same face.
Ha.
And I don't know if that was on purpose, if that was a time limit, or the artist doesn't can't figure out how to draw a Joker who is a kid. I don't know. So yeah, that's the context. Zatanna made Joker pregnant because Joker kept making. I guess I guess you could see them as sexual threats, but I don't
Does
know.
this mean that Joker can do the hashtag Me Too?
Technically, yes, but it's it's supposed to be a silly, non-canonical story anyway. So yeah,
You know,
even
and
with
and
like
Zatanna just made Batman's job even worse.
oh yeah, she
Like
just
literally, like what did Batman ever do to her? Oh, probably there are a lot of things, but still, it's just
Uh,
like, all right,
so
you
there,
got one Joker, now there's two.
so there you go, folks. I save you guys $4.99, $4.99 US dollars. It gave you context to that panel. Why is Joker pregnant? Literally magic.
He just looks like he has a beer belly.
He kind of does.
Like, how did the freaking people are like, how did they already assume you're pregnant?
Get us just to harken back to the old Silver Age stories. That's what the art style was trying to do. Heck, in the opening page of the story, they even had the Joker kind of logo, which includes his Silver Age design,
Mm-hmm.
but yet looks nothing like it. He literally Joker literally looks like a dude with like plaster on makeup. Actually, no, better. No, okay, no. You know what he actually looks like. I just figured it out. I think I figured out who the artist referenced in order to draw this guy.
All
Okay,
right.
Joker in this secondary story in this comic looks looks like, remember his name. He I try to remember his name, but he looks like the actor who plays Marty McFly's dad from Back to the Future.
Hmm.
And Jack, look it up. I'm trying to remember his. I'm trying to remember his name right now. Give me just a quick second. It's something Glover. I want to say, not Donald Glover. That's the that's, that's Childish Gambino. But what was his name? Something Glover. Something Crispin Glover. All right, everyone, look up Crispin Glover. And once you see him, that's basically what the Joker looks like. Specifically, how he looked in the first Back to the Future movie.
I
Just
could
put
see
on
that.
some Joker makeup.
Yeah, I could see
Literally
that.
this and literally the same hairstyle.
So Crispin got pregnant, canceled. I mean, not canceled, confirmed. Sorry, I'm tired.
Sure. Sure. Sure, Crispin Glover got pregnant in the DC universe. And this is after he became the Joker. Actually, you know what? Crispin Glover in real life is kind of an odd character to begin with. So I would not be surprised if there was a news story where he comes out to be pregnant despite being a man, because he's literally just an odd character. Ghetto says Don Glover is playing Hypno Hustler. I don't. You know what? I'm not gonna ask Ghetto. I'm not gonna ask. But yeah, so there you go. If you see the image again, now you know why. Now you know why. But comics are doing well, Jack. Wouldn't you believe it? They're doing so well right now.
I could see that.
Oh yeah, doing. Yeah, Johnny. I'm feeling. I have the same feelings too.
I
I just
don't
I
want to
hate
live
this
on this
world.
planet anymore.
Oh, wasn't that from Futurama, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, everything comes back to either Futurama or The Simpsons, as it should.
As
As
it
g-
should.
as 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 our Lord and Savior Matt Groening intended. Ghetto says in Sony Spider-Man movies that don't have Spider-Man. Oh that's right. Dang. Oh, that's right. Sony was like Sony's still doing the let's literally make movies out of Spider-Man's villains. Jack, would you watch a movie all about the Rhino?
Um, if he becomes a wrestler,
Jack Gale says we're getting the Hypno Hustler solo film I didn't know I wanted. It'll be the next big thing since Morbius.
I'm Morbin.
Yeah, bringing back. You know, I gotta stop. Dude. We can't be bringing these 2022 memes into 2023. We
Oh
gotta
yeah,
leave them,
we gotta leave them in the past.
leave them in the, leave them in the past where Johnny's soul used to
New
be.
Year's, new memes.
Blue, give us a fresh meme that the kids are doing.
A fresh dank meme, please give it to us.
Give us a fresh dank meme. Johnny says, "Where's my Spot movie at?" Oh man, dang. He has a. I mean, I remember the Spot. Not for fortunately not the comic one, but from the animated series. I remember him a lot. Ghetto says, "Yeah, we're getting Madden Web and Craven, and Into the Spider Verse too." I mean, Madam Web is she's kind of hit or miss. Depends how you utilize her. But Craven, that's a waste. That's a waste. They're gonna use Craven and not do the one famous story of Craven of Craven and Spider Man. Mostly because they haven't not set that up. So he's gonna be a waste if he ends up dying. Johnny says, "What else? Shall we talk about that mutant whose power is to poop ice?" Oh, good lord. Blue says, "You're coming to me from beans? What would possess you to do such a thing?"
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Right now, it's a new year, so the bar is already set low for you.
New year, new you. Think about it.
Yeah. Maybe you can be the new dank memer for the New Year's.
Exactly. And in fact, rebrand, all right? You're no longer blue. You ready for this? It's going to be bold. You ready, Jack?
All right, I'm ready.
She shall be known as Red.
I was thinking of Vape Teddy narrations.
No. Vape died with Ethan Klein. That we can't use Vape anymore.
I just want Vape Nation back.
No, you will never get Vape Nation back as long as Ethan Klein is doing nothing but the HD progress. Vape Nation is never coming back.
Vape Nation. The freaking stupid little sign he did with Vape Nation. It's perfect.
It says, "But I'm a leftist. Says the internet has created the enemy is that I can't meme." Oh, don't be silly. You're just liberal and a woman. That's what you can't meme. Actually, liberal and a woman. I'm repeating myself. Oy bay, but I need a drum thing there.
I have one, but I forgot to turn on, and plus you won't be able to hear it.
That's fine. I can hear it in my heart.
Yeah.
In my mind, everyone's laughing at me like I'm Rodney Dangerfield. But only in my mind, not in reality. Oh man. Oh, actually, on something that's actually more that's more positive and involves women. Jack. So when do you want to start JoJo Part 6? Now that is concluded.
Actually, the better question is, I Uno reverse card you. When are you gonna start JoJo Part 6?
Well, Uno reverse card you. When are you gonna start JoJo Part 6?
I'm gonna use the deny card because I finished JoJo Part 6.
You liar! I use my liar card. You lie.
Nope, I do not. I literally I put a tweet out whenever I finished it.
I didn't say it. It doesn't.
Check the receipts. Check the receipts.
God dang it.
Yep.
I'm late to the party. I'm late to the party as always. Always late to the party. Blue, so what was that transition? I couldn't. You know what? I don't. Blue, you know what? You come up and be in this chair, and you do what I do. You try to figure out how to transition from literally making fun of you to talking about JoJo. Oh man! If you do, you know what? It will be the Blue Jack Show. Because I can't do my job properly. Oh, I guess it's on you, Hack. Fine, I'll start. Dang it! Actually, you know what? Hold on.
Holding.
Johnny, I need your words of wisdom. Should I hold off on Saint Seiya to finish Part 6, or should I keep going with Saint Seiya and get to Part 6 when I get to it? I know his answer, but I just want to know. I just don't know what he'll say.
I just want to confirm.
Yeah, I just want to confirm. Oh man, because I can't. Even though people can literally handle multiple shows at a time, I can't do that. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just laziness or the fact that I get too invested in one show to focus on any other show. I think it's because I'm just lazy. I'm too lazy to do something that requires no effort.
Oh, Johnny's answer's there.
Oh hell no! Finish Saint Seiya this instant.
Yeah, I was
But
gonna
Ghetto
say part
retorts,
six would be
part
shorter.
6 is shorter. Yes, you know what? He has a point there, Johnny. It's gonna be if I try to finish Saint Seiya, then I might have to watch the movies and the other shows. Maybe I have
Why
to
not
read the
just do this?
manga.
Like one day it's Saint Seiya, the next day JoJo. Just like if you're not willing to like,
That's too hard.
I'm gonna smack you upside the head. I know where you live, more or less. I'm gonna knock on every single apartment door until I see either you or your girlfriend.
Oh man. Johnny says Sheedy is a better bro than Speedwagon. There, I said it and I mean it. Hey, I don't. You might be right, Johnny. I've only seen Shooty for a little bit. He could be a bird bro Speedwagon, but Speedwagon, when you look up the definition of bro, it says C Speedwagon. I'm just saying.
And I mean, it's kind of it's kind of hard to like top Speedwagon, at least for now. I mean,
Ex-
even if he's dead, he's still helping out the JoJo
His,
family.
his legacy is helping out the Joestar legacy.
Like literally, it's kind of hard to top that.
Exactly. Although you know what's funny? My friend Kevin he shared a video of like of a dad of like a normal dad watching JoJo,
Hmm.
and he commented on something that I never put two and two together. That unironically, Speedwagon helped fund the Nazis in part two.
You're right.
Oh my god.
He did.
Oh man! All right. No, sorry. You don't have to spoil it, Johnny. You don't have to spoil it. Yeah, I'm just being hard headed for comedy. No, I can juggle two. I can juggle two shows and watch one today and the other the next day and so forth. I think the only thing is just having to prep, but having to prep for it. Well, at least for Saint Seiya, because there is no convenient way to watch Saint Seiya. So I had to prep for that. But with JoJo, just put up Netflix. It's fine.
I mean, there's that site that I mentioned.
No, that's the thing. For Saint Seiya, I have to go to what's beyond the pale to watch it. And but and that's fine if I'm home. But when I'm home, I've only got so much time for I gotta go to bed. And so I like to watch my shows during my lunch hour.
That's the thing. It works on the phone too. I use it. I use my phone for all of it.
You
The
didn't ex- you didn't say that.
yeah, the mobile. There is no like official mobile version, but like it literally.
It works on a mobile browser.
Yeah,
I see. I see. You'll vet.
there you go. Then just make a little account for yourself. That way you can be able to bookmark whatever animes you want to add to a watch list.
I'm gonna watch all the animes, even the good ones.
Yeah, all of them, even the bad ones too.
No, just the good
No, you said all of them.
ones. Because I'm gonna watch all the bad animes like Naruto.
That's it. That's it. You're gonna watch all of One Piece right now.
Dang it! No, dang it! Dang it! I can't commit. I can't commit. Look, I already got a job. I don't need a second job.
All
Especially
1,000 pieces.
Oh god. Johnny says, "Son, get better at pirating." No, I don't. No, I don't need to bring myself down to your level, Johnny. It's not necessary. Oh man, but no. All right, but to a serious answer. All right, I will just add I'll get started on watching part 6. Gail says that you're gonna watch Charge. Can't I just watch oh what's that thing? What's that anime that says can I just watch Ninja Resurrection and be done with it? Or 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 Gatchaman Crowds and be done with it? Johnny says if only One Piece wasn't so damn ugly.
Oh, speaking of JoJo, did you ever watch the Kishibe Rohan Netflix thing?
I was unaware that was even a thing. I know that there's so is that so no, I have not.
I was unaware too, but that's a thing. It's like I think a 6 episode series, and that's about it. And
Well, uh, I might check it out, but kind of be fairness, Rohan was never a favorite character of mine from part 4.
it's just more JoJo content that's dripping. That's all it is for me. It's like another
Yeah.
drop of JoJo content. Thank you. Excluding the manga.
Wait, hold on. Blue says you guys are well, guys. Translate something for me. What exactly is the difference between a stick and a cool stick? Like if a guy says he found a cool stick, what does the stick looks like?
It
I'm
could be a
glad.
lot of things.
I'm glad you asked, Blue. That is a question for the philosophers, I should say. Aristotle once. No, actually, no. Teddy Roosevelt once said that you got to carry a big stick, and a big stick is a type of cool stick, but there are other cool sticks to be available, like a big stick, a long stick, a bamboo stick. Now, those are you gotta be careful with. You can do some real damage with those. So a cool stick is not exactly what makes it different from a normal stick. Is it what does the stick provide in order to make it cool?
What does it
Length,
represent?
girth, and I'm not trying to be sexual. I mean like actual girth. I understand. I can't find another word to translate thickness without
Just thick,
sounding like
just thickness. I mean,
you. You gotta be down with the thickness. I'm just saying. And also, blue Ghetto has the real answer. Thing is, that's the thing. The cool stick is where you want it to be. That is correct.
exactly.
There's something as the ideal stick,
Thank you,
and
Johnny.
that is a stick that you can turn to a blade, a staff, a cane, and now it's not a switch. That's an uncool stick. So that's pretty much the difference because you can have a little stick. What are you gonna do with a little stick? Pretend to
Hey,
be Harry
it's
Potter.
not little. It's average. It's average size.
What are you gonna do with a little stick? Pretend to be Harry Potter?
It's average size. It's
I
about the
mean,
motion of the
if
ocean.
that
It has a great personality.
now with the cardboard too, we can pretend to be a Jedi with those. So those has a very purpose. Jai says the man could have just said diameter, but no. Actually, it wouldn't be diameter. I would be talking about the circumference. So you can't see it, Johnny, but I am putting my thumb behind my front upper front teeth and flicking it at you.
How dare you?
And
Of cultural appropriation.
You're right. I'm not English, so I don't think Johnny will get it.
Cancelled again.
Yes, canceled for quoting Shakespeare. Yes, but let's say a cardboard too. That's your lightsaber. So a cool stick is a stick that you can make it something cool. If you cannot make that stick cool, it is therefore declared an uncool stick, or in layman's terms, a stick. Just all refresh that it worked great.
Exactly.
And hopefully took notes, Blue, because there will be a pop quiz at the end of this semester on stickology.
Yeah, the stickology.
Pulling your college loans to the finest education. Johnny, just spare me the descriptions of your self-touching time. Yeah, it says yeah, 2 more questions. Use them well. There you go. There you
Apparently, all guys are genies. We only answered 3 guy questions.
go. Oh, this is stupid. This is stupid.
We gotta keep our secrets.
Oh, you know what's true. We can't get all. If women are allowed to have secrets, then so can men. It was just they didn't know there was a 3 question rule. Well, you know what you could do, Blue. You could make. Here's what you could do. If you want to know all the guy answers to these guy questions, here's what you do. Here's a loophole. You make another YouTube account. Make yourself as masculine as possible, but it has to be a certain variety. So you have to do it in the masculine nerd way. So the easy ones would be Star Wars or Witcher. Star Wars because Star Wars is for which can be used in any situation, and Witcher because that's what is the most trendiest. And then pretend that you're a guy, and then just find a way to ask those questions without blowing your cover, and bada bing, bada boom, infinite guy question pass. Sorry, says you shut the 4th question when we get mad, no matter how you answer. Jack, where are we in this episode?
I am not sure. I am
You know what? Things
lost.
really. You know what? It's things really are not making sense when Joker getting pregnant. It's more easy to explain than what's going on.
You have the whole bullet point. You have like the freaking papers on the wall with thumbtacks that string around them, telling us how this happened. I was simply gonna put. Blue was saying I was simply gonna put on a fake mustache, but your idea is good too. There you
This is
go.
a good. This is a good time to read an ad for my sponsor, Tubi.
Raid
I,
Shadow Legends.
I wish, not the Ray Shadow Legends, but Tubi. Man can only dream. I'll wear a Tubi shirt. I don't care.
Exactly, ghetto. This is what I was thinking. That's why I was silent. And like you said, I don't know. If a guy asked guy questions, I'd have to give them the man test.
Ah, yes, the fabled man test. The only reason why it's fabled because usually men are not put in situations where they give each other the man test, but it happens on very rare occasions on a night such as tonight.
There's another type of man test too.
Yeah, yes, exactly. So so do you just simply grab no, never mind. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not a sailor, and we are not on coastal waters, so I can't say that joke.
We can't say the joke.
Not on land, but on sea we can. If we stream ourselves on a boat, then I can say the joke.
I'm on a boat. Ow, my back. It hurts. I'm turning old.
No, you're just getting older. Blue, so there's a man test? Yes, there is a man test, but that wasn't a question, by the way.
Nope, that is a question. You got one more.
No. Let's give her free
No, no,
pass.
no.
No,
We're
no,
genies.
wait.
We're genies. We have to. That was one. That was a wish.
You know what? You could ask for more questions. Like that one episode of Fairly Odd. Ask for 3 more wishes. Ask for 3 more questions.
No, but we can
Right.
outright deny it because that's literally what he did for most of the people. Remember that.
Oh, Johnny says, "Daddy, quick blabbering secrets, y'all." Loses Jack. No, if Jack says Jack, yes.
That was your second question.
That wasn't even a question.
It was a question.
That was a statement.
No, if it was a statement, why did she add 3 question marks?
You're talking about that? Oh, that's that comment. I thought you meant the Jack. No.
No, but she got 2. She used up 2. She only has 1 left. Use
Oh,
it
careful.
wisely.
Yeah, don't be like the episode of SpongeBob with the Flying Dutchman. You know the one. Leave while you can, Blue. Leave while you can. No more. No more. If he has one more question, we're gonna have to kick you out of the stream.
Oh, so that's the repercussions.
Oh, in this context, but any other places, she could end up being a war criminal. All of a sudden, Blue is the leader of a African militia. I don't know how it happened, but that's life for you, man.
And if she ever asked any more guy questions, we don't say anything about it.
Blue says just because I express bewilderment, that doesn't mean I'm asking for clarification.
Too bad.
Yes, we gotta. Is it? We're not genies. We're a monkey's paw. That's what we are.
You know
No,
what? Yeah, you're right.
we're the man's paw.
A man's paw.
And the man is here to declare that was what you said. In fact, a question. Joanna, I do declare. The microtransaction. That's right. The last question. Last question is can only be asked if you pay a fee of $250.
No, tree fitting.
All right, $350.
Yeah, that's right. Tree fitting.
Tree fitty and some juice. Where are we, Jack? Where are we?
I don't know. We really went into some weird tangent.
Blue, you put us in a weird You put us in a weird hole. Now we can't get out. See, this is what happened. You know what it is? This is our punishment for trying to ask Blue for give us some fresh tank memes. It's our punishment.
Yep.
Instead,
It's all coming together now.
It's all according to Keikaku.
Oh, you know what we should do one day? We need to go to
we gotta read. No, I got it. I know exactly what you're thinking, Jack.
All right.
And we can say it out loud together on a count of 3. Ready?
All right.
1, 2, 3. Steal the Declaration of Independence.
Exactly.
See,
See,
great man think alike.
But really, I was gonna say that we should really go to this. Apparently, there's a Brazilian steakhouse by the mall.
Ooh, I've been to one. I've been to one of those.
I've never been to one, and I wanna know what it is. It smelled good.
Oh, it's very good. It's very good. I will say this: if you thought those Korean barbecues, made you full, those Brazilian steakhouses, yeah, you might as well skip. You might as well skip lunch if you're gonna go into one of those.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think they'll ever make me as full as a Korean barbecue, especially since a Korean barbecue is buffet. I'm correct.
You haven't tried a Brazilian steakhouse. I'm just saying.
No, I am correct. If it's not buffet, the thing is, it's mathematically correct. Scientifically correct. With a Brazilian steakhouse, you have a finite amount of steak you can purchase for one transaction.
Only the Koreans can fulfill Jack's never-ending bullet.
When you have a Korean barbecue, that amount from one transaction is infinite.
Yar, he is more of a beast than he is a man. And there's my Simpsons quote for the day.
Johnny Cage says, "You'll actually open a loot box containing from 1 to 5 extra questions, but you always just get one."
Johnny says, "Oh yeah, we killed some animals, caught a bunch of people over last Sunday. They all agree that my meat is good. Awesome."
Pause. Oh, okay. So, my coworker taught me more or less the thing about using the word pause. So it's kind of like the what was it? It's kind of like how you tell me whenever I say something weird. You're like phrasing. It's the exact same thing. It's just like, or the other equivalent, no homo, that type of stuff.
It's a way to emphasize a certain statement that sounds questionable out of context.
Exactly. Because every single time we talked about something, there'll be something that she obviously picks up instantly that sounds out of context. Me, I am like in deep with this conversation, and then all of a sudden she's talking about something and then goes pause, and then it like throws me for a loop because I'm just like, wait, what's happening? And I think about it and I'm like, oh, that does sound weird. Yeah, that does sound weird out of context.
I just fumble my words, so I don't get to experience that. Excuse me, my bad.
7 out of 10. Actually, no, 6.
I don't care. I don't care how I rate my burp. Ghetto says, "Man, I love Korean barbecue." Well, then come fly down to where we live, and we'll serve you Ghetto. But you have to pay for the ticket, coming and going. So
We'll
we'll pay
pay
for
for
your
the
meal,
meal.
but we won't pay for your flight.
Ah, yes, that's a deal. That's a good deal.
Hey, it's an offer you can't refuse. Hey, yo, Kabagoosh. Johnny Case is how I'm gonna know that you're not home if you don't say pause.
Exactly.
Uh,
Literally, they'll be like, say pause right now. Say it.
nah. You know what I want to say?
What?
I want to say Daffy Duke.
Wait, what?
I said I love Daffy Duke.
Daffy Duke.
Yes, I love him so much, Daffy Duke.
All right. I think maybe he had his first drink in
Oh,
forever.
oh, I love it so much. Don't you enjoy Jack the the cartoons of Daffy Duke?
This is this is weird. This
Oh,
is
you
weird.
love it, don't? Oh, you love it. The simple pleasures of Daffy Duke. Yeah.
Why? Why is this making me laugh? What the hell is it? What is this? What's happening right now? I feel like I'm stuck in a weird time loop. I look at the clock and it's barely an hour and 30 minutes in because and technically it hasn't even been an hour and 30 minutes. It's been an hour and 10 minutes.
I like
What
I like Betty Boop.
what am I in? Did I just wake up in a weird world? I'm having an existential crisis.
Jack, the only thing I will say is Johnny right now is the only one who gets it, and like that. You know what? You know what?
What?
Hold on. Let me see. Let me find it.
I'm holding.
No, there we go. Because Johnny understood what I was going for. Johnny, you're officially a moderator. You've earned it, my good sir. You've earned it.
Ghetto says, man gets to do an episode after weeks and don't know how to act.
See, this is what happens when you wait. It happens when 2 weeks pass before an episode. We stop becoming YouTuber. We become something more, something else.
Oh, this is weird.
Uh,
I'm gonna have to figure out. I'm gonna search up what this is all about.
You'll never find it.
It's like it's the equivalent. I'm gonna find one person that's gonna be as as like ecstatic over the Daffy Duke thing for you, for the freaking potion seller.
Well, for that, all I have to say, careful, Icarus. Careful, Icarus.
I don't. Well, you finally got moderator. I hope you have.
Congratulations, congratulations, Johnny, and as well,
Congratulations.
careful,
Congratulations.
Icarus, careful, Icarus. Oh man.
You
So
know,
the Flash, so the Flash TV show is ending.
let's
Oh
go
wait,
back to the Daffy Duke.
Johnny says, "I'll fly close to the sun, very close to the sun. Don't Icarus. If you fly close to the sun, your wax wings will melt."
I don't. Hmm. Hmm.
Oh
I'm worried too,
man.
Blue.
Blue, Blue. What you're hearing is the coherent monologues of a man who does not do drugs and who does not drink.
You know, it's funny because when you were doing the bit, I was picturing you like furrowing your brow like super like scrunched up in a way like where it's like a British person, like a very snooty person, and like very tightly saying Daffy Duke.
Yes, I love it. I love it. And Ghetto says he is finally to the ending of the Flash. And you know what? Seeing that announcement, I kind of want to see how the show is gonna end. So I may or may not
I'm
watch
never
the
going to
final
watch it.
season. I want to watch it for science. I need to know. I needs to know. I needs to know well, how the fastest man alive is gonna end. Johnny says I'm straight edge too. This is our brain clean. So, but Ross, but I'm also a very peculiar person, Blue. But you already knew that.
Craig Ferguson. That's all I'm gonna say. I found it. I'm pretty sure I found it. By the fact that Hack was laughing, I think I found it.
Do you know?
I'm gonna watch it.
But
Not
you
now,
could,
but I'm gonna.
you could, you
You,
could
you
enjoy.
know what? Actually,
Can't
actually,
you enjoy the simple pleasures of Daffy Duke?
actually, we're gonna watch it together here. We're watching it right now. This is gonna be our thing. He is breaking right now. I am moving stuff around here. I'm shrinking stuff. There we go. There we go. All right, we're watching this. I'm gonna. Hmm. Is it the 7-minute video or the 5-minute video, or the 9-minute video?
Before you do anything, Jack, know that it is most likely copyrighted, and I was not suggest showing it.
Hmm. God damn it! This is why I like Twitch better.
It will be the same. It will be the same with Twitch because it's from a network television show.
It doesn't matter
It doesn't matter what network it is.
as long
Says
as I
the
say something around it.
says the Rock.
Nah, it's worse. It's filmed in Canada.
Oh yeah, we can go fishing, throw beads at people, go sue naked and all. It's like, oh, you have a oh, you have a place in Canada, John. Okay, we gotta stop. There's too much. I'm deeper in than Jack is. Jack's not gonna get it, and even when he figures it out, he still won't get it. So we gotta. I gotta put a stop for my health too. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying, Jack. I'm dying over here.
You gotta get your girlfriend to help you because I'm not doing CPR.
All right. All right. Let's start anything because I actually do gotta go to bed in about 15 minutes.
Funny enough, I do too because I have to work 6 a.m. now for the next 3 weeks.
All right. So tell us, Jack. Tell us what you have in store for until the next episode of the Jack Show.
While he's recovering from his little breakdown, um, I got right now just a few things on my Twitch. There's gonna be a lot of Twitch streams going on for this week, especially for this week. Um, I don't remember offhand which ones are gonna be played right now. The best thing you can do, follow my Twitter. It's right up there. It's constantly scrolling. Follow Hack's Twitter or our official JAC Show Twitter as well for anything up to date on the official JAC Show. And of course, follow my Twitch channel. It'll be a great help, and you get to use up memes and emotes. It'll be great. Other than that, I'm kind of broken. I can't really process what's happening here. So, Hack, back to you.
I broke the jack. He's a broken. Next week's episode, he's gonna be a changed man.
It'll be
As
the
far as
other way around. The dynamic will go differently.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be broken too once I finally start that Shenmue 3 playthrough, which I will find a time and place to figure how I'm going to do that. Considering my current living situation, it's going to happen. I made a promise and I got to,
Well,
I got to uphold it. I will
well.
find a way.
Uh, um, hmm, hmm. Damn it!
I,
That should have been a good. That should have been a good Christmas gift. A funny one.
If you give me Shenmue 3, it'd be kind of redundant. I already had Shenmue 3, but
You either use OBS or like some kind of recording software. Maybe you could do something like that.
Nah, but then it'll be recording. No one wants to watch a recording. Let's plays are dead, Jack. Let's plays are never coming back, man. That time is over. That time is over.
Yeah, that's why I kind of stopped the JAC Play stuff. Yeah, it was just annoying to constantly edit something like that.
Yeah, we're not that funny. I don't know why we're doing this.
Yeah.
So, hey, I got some announcements. So Shenmue 3 will be coming eventually. I will make time for that. And this is redundant entirely. But more importantly, the next episode of Spire Blood, episode 6, is currently edited as we speak. So look, you could be looking forward to a new Spire Blood video uploaded very soon. So I'm excited for that. As with all the previous Spider Blood videos, and like the other ones, I took too long to work on them than they probably need to. But that's on me. So be looking forward to that, and then we'll be start thinking of what will be my next video project after Spider Blood. I did promise another Spider Blood episode, which I may do, but I may do that, or it's maybe some comic reviews, since there's some that I do want to talk about. But Spider-Man is always a good go-to. So with that, thank you very much for watching this bizarre inaugural episode. Well, not inaugural, a bizarre first episode of the year 2023 of the JAC Show, episode 139. I think this is key, Jack. This is the key thing, that we should not be gone away from the show for too long, or else things are just gonna spiral down.
True.
Things gonna spiral down. But yeah, we will be going back to our weekly schedule for these for the main show. Oh, excuse me, man. My laughing is actually catching up with me. I repeat myself. The weekly show will be coming back to its normal Wednesday night time schedule, and as well, we hope to looking forward to another eventful year of the JAC Show episode of 2023. So until then, Jack, go ahead, play us off.
All right. Until then, this is Hack and Jack signing off.
Happy to.